Hello, my name is Henrik and I'm a physical therapist in the Danish military. Today we're going to talk about shoulders, and as you already know, to be able to perform a good swim you need to have a great mobility in the shoulder joint, and the shoulder joint is the joint in the body with the most flexibility, the most mobility in it. And often what happens when you swim, the front of the body get shortened, the muscles on the front side get shortened, meaning, if you see here, you have the greater pectoral muscle, and underneath it you have the smaller one. And what happens is it gets shortened, meaning that the shoulders make an internal rotation. And then what happens if you turn around very much? The shoulder blade, where the muscles attach, you can say pushed a little to the side like that, and then the muscles that attach to the shoulder blade here, they get elongated, and over time they become weak, much weaker than they're supposed to be. So they are not able to perform the stability of the shoulder blade, which is needed, because on the shoulder blade, that's where the shoulder joint is. So the attachment. So you have the shoulder joint itself where the arm attaches. So in order for the arm to work much stronger, it needs a sturdy foundation, which is the shoulder blade. So the muscles here on the back side need to be strong and be able to, almost if you come down here and you see my hands are on the shoulder blade, and then if there's a string from this corner of the shoulder blade to the opposite back pocket, from here down to here, almost like they need to go together. And it's not the body that pushes forward or the chest pushes forward. It's just slight. So you can see the collarbones, the chest itself widens. And when you're strong here, then the arm is much stronger because it has a stronger foundation. So you can see the shoulder blade here, and it needs to be attached to the body and be strong here, almost like when you have a big crane that builds houses, that it needs to be really sturdy in the ground and able to perform. So and when that happens, that the shoulder blade is going down like that, the muscle up here is also much softer compared to if you are, please turn around, if you're up here, you can see that and the shoulders are internally rotated, the muscle up here is much tighter, and that can create headaches and create other problems. So you need to be open here in order to maintain a good health of the shoulders. And how can you do that? Well, you can. There's a very easy exercise that you should do every morning 10 times, and it's almost like a sun greeting, but it's a shoulder mobility exercise. And I'm gonna do it. Okay? I'm gonna take my arms up here and open here. So here my lower arm, my elbows are together, and they open here, and my arms and my hands are open. So my shoulder blades go away from each other, and here I pull them together. And I can use my breathing. So I breathe in and breathe out. And it has to be nice and easy, just as easy as a swim stroke. 10 of them each morning, and seriously, it really matters and makes a big difference in the long run. Plus, if you have been sitting in a slow position or doing other work where your shoulders are internally rotated, do a few of these, because then you make the blood circulation go in the shoulders, and it'll create much better health in the long run in the shoulders. So that was one exercise. Another exercise, please come closer, to work on the muscles of the chest, the pectoral muscles, to help them elongate. It's It's a mobility exercise, and what you can do is you can use like a little workout bench, but in case you don't have one, then you might have a partner. So if you can go down on the tabletop position, and I place my complete lower arm on the tabletop here, and again I use my breathing. So I breathe in here, and then I breathe out, and I make a rotation to the opposite side. I bend down on this elbow here. Breathe in. So I make a dynamic mobility exercise using my breathing. Of course, how many times can you do that? You do that maybe 8-10 times. And of course you can also do it more statically. So when you are in the end position, in the end range, you can stay here, and then you can do a muscle energy technique where when you breathe in, you press my lower arm down, and then I exhale and I come a little further down. Press again, and relax, breathe out, and come a little further down. I can do that a couple of times if I feel that. But you know, in the beginning, just use the dynamic one. Yeah. And another one that is really good to work on the shoulder mobility and opening the chest is a wall slide. Do you perform that? Mm-hmm. So you can either do it sitting down, like that, and you make sure that your arms, your elbows, your underarms, and the back side of your hands have full contact to the wall, and then you can again use your breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. Come down. Again. And breathe out. Really good. And a variation of that could be if you do it standing, have good contact with your back, lower the back of your neck, take it up here. Like that. So 2 variations of the same exercise. The next exercise is a wonderful shoulder mobility exercise, plus it also works on getting the muscles that attach the shoulder blades, the scapulas. It's called LYT because there's an L in the exercise. Can you show us the L? Just show the L. You can see that's 2 L's. So there's 90 degrees flexion in the shoulder and 90 degrees in the elbows. Then there's a Y, a big nice Y. And then there's a T. A T, yes. So that's why it's called LYT. And you start by having your feet in shoulder width distance, parallel feet. And then you bend your knees and come up with the body. And you have almost like a skier position, focus down on the floor. Yes, so the neck is long. Maybe you can come around and film it on the side.
Okay, I will.
Super. And then we do and then we first do the L, and you can actually see the axis go through the elbows and the arm to the other elbow. And you can do it. There. Breathe out on the way up. Breathe out. Breathe in. And a little faster and a little more dynamic up. And exhale to this way. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And do 10 of them. 10 L's. And then the Y. Up. And then you come around. out. Breathe out all the way out. Again. Tighten the muscles between the shoulder blades. Really engage those muscles. And make sure it doesn't turn into a V, but it stays a Y. And straighten your elbows. And then there's 10 of them. And then the T. Make sure that your backside of your hands are facing upwards. And really engage the muscles between the shoulder blades. And breathe out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. You feel it here? You feel these muscles working? It's such a good exercise for stabilizing here and for opening up on the front side. It's really, really good shoulder exercise.